Hello, so tonight I'm going to be making another one of the October soaps. I have my butters melted and my oils melted and mixed with the lye water solution, and it is ready to go. I am going to be using the paprika, the Hungarian paprika that I infused. I will link the video right now and in the description box for that video where I did this exact infusion. So I'm just going to pour in little bits at a time till I get it the color of orange that I'd like. Definitely some more. Might take the whole thing. That's what I was thinking when I made this one. I really just needed orange just for this set of soaps. Yeah, let's just put it all in. And the essential oil I'm using is clove, which will also help make it darker orange, more brownish as well. So see if I can get any more goodness out of here. All the concentrated stuff is always at the bottom of the jar. Alright, it's about as good as I'm gonna get. So let's pour in the clove now. Okay, so I had forgotten how incredibly scary clove is to work with. Now I remember. So it's actually going through instant gel phase right now, and I haven't even gotten the pieces on top yet, so I really have to hurry. These are the little witch hats that I made with activated charcoal and cut out with a cookie cutter. This soap is in honor of one of my favorite Halloween movies as a little girl, and I still love it now, and that is The Worst Witch. It was also little books, and they were very cute books too. But I was speaking more about the movie with Firuza Balk, who I love Firuza Balk. She is also Romani Gypsy by heritage, and I loved her ever since I was little, and she was Dorothy in Return to Oz. So between Return to Oz and The Worst Witch, she could do no wrong for me as a little girl. And way back in the 80s, you had to wait all year to see your favorite movie. I waited all year for Halloween to come back around again so I could see The Worst Witch. So in the movie, she, is a bumbling witch that can't get anything right, and in the very end, she turns all of the bad witches into snails, and it's the first time she did something right, and she gets greatly rewarded by it. So that's what the little soap dough snail is for. And these are tiny, tiny little jack-o'-lanterns. I'm not sure if they'll even show up on camera. I'll try to, after I unmold these tomorrow, I'm going to try to put a little bit of activated charcoal on them so we can kind of hopefully see their little faces better. I molded them with a tiny little mold. So I gotta hurry here because this is just getting rock hard solid right now. Wow. I don't know how I forgot about this. All of the warming spices are fast. cinnamon is fast, nutmeg, but clove is the fastest, just to let you all know. And now I will remember always. Holy cow. Super fast. And actually, because this is solidifying so fast and my gloves are slowing me down, I'm going to take them off and just be very careful. Just need to get them in as quickly as I can. So Diana Rigg was also in that movie. She was the hard-ass teacher named Mrs. Hardbroom. And she was some of my favorite parts there too. I loved when she kind of just floated down the hallway to correct the girls. I loved the whole beginning in her potions class when they all take the laughing potion. I identified so much with Mildred Hubble. You know, I was a girl with long black hair when I was little. We moved a lot, so I was always new in school, incredibly, horrifically shy. So I have this long black hair and very pale skin and green eyes, and I got called Wednesday Addams. I got called a witch anyway, vampire, you name it. You know, I was too shy to even talk in class. I was clumsy too. I tended to like trip and fall in PE and on the playground and stuff. So I felt for her very much because that's kind of how I felt too. I was book smart though, and I tried to stay in the back of the class as much as possible. So hopefully these do not crack open. I may even have to put these in the refrigerator. My goodness. It's not hot in my house anymore, but it's just, this clove is just so hot. I can like feel the heat coming off of them. I know there's more current shows and whatnot to The Worst Witch, but I haven't seen any of those. Much younger generations of them. I know that the books were very adorable, and the lady that wrote them also illustrated them. So in my Instagram there'll be some pictures from the movie, so you can see the real Mildred Hubble and see some of her illustrations for her book. It's kind of a theme for me as far as witches. I loved all the little stories of bumbling witches when I was little. So I said before, I kind of like the innocent sides of Halloween, trick-or-treating, and cute little stories that aren't too scary. So there, she looks cute. Let's just hope she doesn't overheat too much. And in the morning, I will definitely be able to unmold it. Okay, I'm back the next morning, and I've already done most of the other ones, but I wanted to show how I was trying to get the little faces on these tiny jack-o'-lanterns to stand out. So first I have a cup with just some activated charcoal in it, and I put some on a dry brush and tap it off a little bit, and then just cover the faces with the powder. Try to really work it into the little grooves on their faces. Okay, so once you get the dry powder on, then you have a dish with some distilled water and another paintbrush that's wet. And you go over where you put it on the faces. And you can kind of wipe excess off if it gets like onto the background of the bar more. You can wipe some off, or you can get more water and kind of dilute it. And as they dry, the faces will stay like that. Of course, it's only going to last like the first wash when you wash with the soap, but it's at least going to make us see the little faces. Kind of go around where you don't want it at and dry it with a napkin. Just touch the napkin there, and it should pick it right up. All right. Okay, so I let the little pumpkins dry from trying to make the black on their faces so that they could stand out a little bit. And let's hope this one unmolds better than the leaves. This was the same batch. Oh, it's good. Thank gosh. I just luckily got to pour Mildred first before it started to get what soap people call soap on a stick. That's where it was going. But it's kind of funny that I'm making Halloween soaps and I had a very scary soaping experience.